Hey guys, it's Chili with another Guild Wars 2 video for you. Today's topical video is going to be about 3D vision and how it works with Guild Wars 2. This was all done during Stress Test 2, so it's not optimized, it's not the live version. Alright guys, let's start off with some lame live commentary from myself. So this is something that I have a bit of kit that and I'm even going to go to a better place because I just had a oh my god moment in game. There's more coming. So here I'm just setting up shot where I want to show the 3D vision. We're headed to the perfect statue in Lion's Arch. I'm going to talk about 3D vision before you hear my live commentary. 3D vision in its current form, or at least in the kit that I have, is not viable for competitive or for multiplayer in my opinion, because NVIDIA 3D vision version 1 is too dark, and 2, in any version of 3D you are making the surroundings have depth, which means you have to change focus when you are looking from something close to you to far away. In real life, our eyes have no problem doing this because we have a big field of view, nearly 180 degrees, and our brains are very advanced. However, in a game, it creates a disadvantage. You spend time focusing in and focusing out. Enough techie stuff, time for nerdgasm. And yeah, let's fire it into 3D. There is no comparison. There is absolute. You have to see it. Okay. It is flat. Right now, I am looking at it. It is completely flat. Okay. My character, as my eyes go from his shoulder to here, there's no change in depth. There's absolutely nothing. It's 2D. If I look at my character now, if I focus on his shoulders, the statue is out of focus because there is depth. If I look at the statue, he is out of focus because there is depth. Here's the best example you can do. Hold anything or your hand up in front of your face and look at the wall behind your hand. There's two of your hand, okay? But your brain doesn't get freaked out by this. This happens whenever you're focusing at far objects or close objects. You focus on your hand, everything else looks fuzzy. But again, your brain it's not a problem because we can change focus very quickly. In a game, it's harder, especially when it's darker. Let's get back to the live commentary. More nerdgasming. This is incredible, okay? Looking at the animation, I know it's chocky as hell because I'm frapsing it as well, but I've done it with it turned down the settings so I can see it. You know, I'm just going to say this bridge, and as I walked under the bridge, it had depth, and all these rafters are individual and different. I can see the world moving through them, and they have reference. At this point, I don't think I need to say anything more. I've summed up the disadvantages, and you've heard the live what I react to seeing things for the first time in 3D is. I'm going on about the bridge here and how it feels like it's got walls. From what I've seen, and bear in mind I only got about 3-4 minutes of 3D in total in my 4-hour stress test, I really want to see more. It made the game so immersive. I wanted to use /walk, but it doesn't exist. RP discussion involved. But going around the areas and just looking at things in Guild Wars 2 is rewarding in itself. If I go and I swim under this random river and find a cave and find a statue and put it into 3D, and I can appreciate the intricate designs of the armor and the moss and the chains and the creatures that are around, it makes it, for me, amazing. Would it be worth spending the money for it? It entirely depends on your setup. If you have the correct equipment, you may only need to buy a monitor. If you don't have the correct equipment, you may have to change up many more parts of your system. So, summary time. Cons. Refocusing, not an advantage in competitive and fast-paced environments, and cost. Advantages. Depth, incredible appreciation of certain things and of environments and textures, as well as the ability to gauge depth and make jumping puzzles incredibly, well, not incredibly easy, they're not easy in the slightest, but it makes them a lot easier because you can see how far something away from you is. You have a reference, you have depth. You can hear my reaction to being able to put certain things into 3D, and I'm sure there are some epic events and, for example, maybe even the Shatterer that I'd love to get some 3D footage for. If you want to see some 3D footage, I'm going to, after I've uploaded this, work on putting a stereoscopic video onto YouTube. That's going to need some help, guys. You're going to need to let me know if it looks good, if you have the setup, and I'll try and get people to be able to watch it if they don't have any 3D vision at all. As long as you have a 120Hz monitor plugged in, you should be able to view in 3D. Anyway, that's everything for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching.